Hey everybody, it's Gladys back here once again, and this is another episode of our Dust series. And we've tackled the marketplace now, so the next thing that I want to move on is dropsuit fitting. If you walk towards the right, you see this form of a person here. Walk close enough and it'll open up the option to hit circle, and you can open up dropsuit fitting. And this is going to be very important because all the items that you buy, all the skills that you upgrade and that you buy there, it's all going to be in a progression to benefit your soldier, your mercenary. So what you're going to want to do when you get into the dropsuit fitting, you've got a couple that are already here for you. These are your starter kits. You've got sniper, medic, frontline, and anti-armor. And all these kits are just kind of the basic things, but they're all using the assault dropsuit. So there's really not too much variation other than the weapons and the purposes of these particular dropsuits. So when you actually start progressing along the skill paths and buying new weapons and stuff like that, you're going to be using different dropsuits other than the assault kit, of course. So I'm going to just kind of walk you guys through how to actually create a dropsuit. So you're going to want to hit create new, and then from there it'll take you to all the dropsuits that you own. Now it'll have stuff in red that you don't have the requirements, they're the prerequisites met yet. But it'll also have stuff that you have here that you've bought that are replenishable, such as my heavy type 1 and my neo heavy type 1. It'll show the quantity next to them for these original blueprints. The icons surrounded in blue, those are the original blueprints. That means I have an infinite quantity of those. So when it says quantity 1, that's kind of misleading there. But just as an example here, I'll go ahead and use the heavy type 1. Okay, so now we've got a backbone of the dropsuit here. The basis is what we're using as a heavy dropsuit. So this is going to have a lot of shields, a lot of health, and he's going to move very slowly. All the stats are broken down on the right side. You can see how many shields, health, armor, stamina recovery rate, shield recharge rate, armor repair rate, light weapon damage multiplier, heavy weapon damage multiplier, sidearm weapon damage multiplier, movement speed, and sprint speed. And that's all broken down, like I said, on that right column there. So with the left analog stick moving in either a clockwise or a counterclockwise motion, you have a few options you can unlock. And later this is upgradable to where you can open up more slots for customization options. So just to start us off on the first part that you need, you're going to use a weapon, and this is going to be the slot for your heavy weapon. If you can see, there's an H in that little spot down at the bottom left. So now that we picked heavy weapon, we have to pick from our inventory to choose something to go in there. So if I'm running a heavy kit, I'm probably going to want something that's got a lot of damage, and I'm going to be using the heavy machine gun here. So on the bottom right, you can see the stats are changing based on what I'm scrolling over right now. So the heavy machine gun does 16 damage, and it's got a 2,000 rounds per minute rate of fire. Clip size is 425. So let's go ahead and pick that, and that'll be my heavy weapon. Using the left analog stick, going back down to the bottom left, I have to pick a sidearm. And my original blueprint for the Toxin ICD-9 submachine gun, that means I have an infinite supply of those, so I'll go ahead and pick that just to make it easier on me, and I don't have to replenish one more thing in this dropsuit. So grenades are always handy. Let's go ahead and give us one of those. AV grenade stands for anti-vehicle grenade. That's what you want to throw at tanks or jeeps, anything on the ground like that. But if I'm running with a heavy suit and a heavy machine gun, I'm primarily going to be going anti-infantry. So I'm just going to use the fused locust grenade. On our right, we have a slot open for an infantry low-powered module. And just the options that I have here right now, one of them that I unlocked just very recently was the basic armor plates, and that gives me 65 more health or more armor, and it decreases my movement speed by 3%. But again, running the heavy suit, I want to be as tanky as I possibly can, and the movement speed is already slow as hell. So a 3% decrease isn't knocking it too much further down, and honestly, I'm already at the bottom. So moving over to the left side, we've got 2 slots for infantry high-powered modules, and I still don't have many of those yet. We've got militia shield extender, which just adds 22 health points to your shield, or Militia Shield Recharger. That's a shield recharge bonus of 15%. And again, being a heavy drop suit, I would rather extend it and have me more, like a higher quantity of health at one point, rather than go for faster replenishment. So I'm going to use the shield extender. Now for my second slot, it's the same options there because it's 2 slots for the same type of item. So on this one, I could double up on the shield extender, or I could go recharger, and I think the recharger would probably be a good option for that second spot, just because, okay, I do have a lot of stuff, or a lot of shield health on there, but when I'm taking hits, I would like to have it recharge fast as well. So 2 options there is kind of nice, and further in the future when I do unlock more customization options, that'll be great as well. One thing you're going to want to watch out for is, as you're doing your drop suit fittings, up on the top right, the first 2 options, your CPU and PG. I've got 145 out of 206 and 14 out of 36. So I'm not really close to maxing that out, but those numbers are going to be something that you have to watch very carefully. And you'll know too if you go over those, because it'll show in big red letters, invalid drop suit fitting, and it won't let you actually use that. You can't take that into battle because you'll be overburdened. Your drop suit will not handle everything that you're trying to put in there. But that's basically how you set up a drop suit. You obviously customize as you want to. You can hit X on it now, and I can restock it. This is very useful. Once you start getting more familiar with the layout and everything, this is going to be the fastest way. If you pick a suit that you like and everything is replenishable on there and nothing costs ARM, it only costs ISK, then to hit the restock option here, it'll tell me the total cost right here. Oh, okay, the fused locust grenade is not there. Anyways, for example, my heavy one that I already have set up, I can restock this. No? Damn, give me something here. Okay, hold on. Anyways, okay, so my scout, I should be able to. Yes, my scout has it. Okay, so the total cost for one complete fitting of my scout class is 10,740 ISK. So I can buy, right here, if I change the quantity to 10, I'm buying 10 of those drop suit loadouts. And that's everything. That's the weapons, that's the grenades, that's the power modules, all that stuff. So this is a very easy way to replenish your already existing drop suit fits. So keeping up with the ones that you like will be very easy in the future after you've already made a few of these. So right now I've only got my heavy and my scout. I'm going to be doing more of those further on, but just unlocking the skills and getting kind of used to how those are handling, I'm progressing more in those lines right now. So that's about it for making a drop suit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Take care.